What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and in this video we're going to be looking at some essential camping gear that man, I just kind of left out. I don't know how I left this out. This was one of those videos that, as I was doing some of my essential camping gear stuff, just got lost in the mix, and this, I don't even know how, because I was using it, right? I'm outdoors doing this stuff and I'm using this. I don't know how I did it. So anyway, we're going to take a look at some tech to protect you against mosquitoes. Yeah, our nemesis when we're outdoors in the summer and the spring and even the fall months. I mean, you don't have to worry about them obviously if you're in cold climates, but everyone else, I'm sure you can relate. And this year has been extremely bad. At least in my neck of the woods, we've gotten a lot of rain. Even though it got super cold last winter for a pretty good stint, like almost 2 weeks, the mosquitoes, a little slow to start out, but man, once the humidity and the rain started, boy, they were just horrible. So I have actually been using these items from Thermacell for quite some time, not only last year but this year, and just completely spaced out. So this is the video. I'm going to go through some of these things you gotta have. Okay, this should have been like the first video in the essential gear for camping, because this stuff works. Okay, I'm not gonna blow sunshine or anything up your batootie, but these things, like I said, I'm using them. That's why I forgot. And how I could do that, I don't know. So we're gonna go over two quick options here that will work, and I will go over one is better than the other, but they're equally good to a degree. Is that any more confusing? Is that clear as mud? All right, let's just go over the two, and I think you'll be happy with both, but if you want the maximum coverage, one of these is the best. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is the Thermacell mosquito repellent that is rechargeable. Okay, so this is micro USB. Unfortunately, it's not Type-C or anything like that, but this is scent-free, no spray, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and it's got a 20-foot zone for protection. It includes a 12-hour refill. So you're going to get 12 hours with this guy, and again, a 20-foot zone of protection, and it's kind of out and up. It gives you kind of like a little dome effect. Intelligent mosquito defense. The repellent creates a zone of protection. The heater activates the repellent, and then it's got a rechargeable lithium-ion battery inside. So it says stay protected with refills, which you can buy, and I've got one right here. And again, they're good for 12 hours. In the box, you're going to get one kit or one scent, the USB cable, and then the actual device itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. As you can see here, this is where that's kind of waterproof. So like this has got a nice protection here, micro USB. It's where you charge it, and that's about it, right? This pops off. There's your cartridge. It's magnetically held on. I've probably used this one. It is dry. Okay, so let's refill it, because I was like, this is actually what kind of prompted both of my devices that I use. Both of them have ran out of their juice, so I'm actually refilling as we speak. So here's what we do. We just open the refill kit and take this apart like that. Alright, and then what we do is we just place it in like so, and what's going to happen is this is just going to heat up, and it's going to put out, like, it looks like a little bit of a steam, and you're good to go. And then it'll just come out here, little whisks of steam. This is what it looks like. And you know, it says it's unscented. I get maybe a little bit of a sweet smell, but nothing that's terrible or anything. So this is a 40-hour refill, by the way. Okay, so it comes with a 12, but this one says it's a 40-hour refill. So there's 40 hours. This one's just a little bit smaller, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't have enough juice in it. But the one you get says 12 hours in the box. Your refills are good for 40. All right. So, you know, that's really it. You power this up. You just hold the button in, and then it'll power it off, or you just turn it on like that. Gives you those 3 little digital lights. Now it'll start to heat up. Now you'll see this little rotation until it's heated up. So you know it's not working. it's got to heat up and start functioning. And then once it's done, it'll just go to a solid light and you'll see it working. And then as these battery runs out, the lights go off one at a time, so you know you're going to have to recharge this thing. So, and then we just hold it in to actually get it to stop. And it powers down with a little audible sound. So, pretty cool. Gotta like it. Now, is that the best one of the two? No. It's good. It's not the best. Here's the best. If you're going to put any money towards this, this is the one I recommend. This is, even though it says it's got a 15-foot zone, which is smaller than the 20-foot zone, this just works. I mean, your zone is smaller, and maybe that's why it works better. I don't know. But again, this is repels mosquitoes without spray. It is scent free. This is the MR300 repeller. Okay? The MR300 repeller. Now, this one works a little bit differently. It is not rechargeable. It does run on a butane kind of power feed, you want to say. And it says heat-activated mat releases repellent into the air, creating a 15-foot zone of mosquito protection. It says it's ideal for camping, fishing, and hunting. You get the repeller, 3 4-hour repellent mats, and 1 12-hour fuel cartridge. So this, you've got 2 things. So Thermacell is really like, okay, you're going to have 2 things in this one that you're going to have to purchase from us. You're going to have to purchase the fuel cartridge and the repellent mats. So even though this one has smaller zone of 15 foot and 2 things that you actually have to purchase to keep it running. Once your mat runs out, you got to replace it. Once your butane runs out, you got to replace it. And what you do with that is this little kit. So you get both. You'll get 12-hour mosquito protection from the mat and the spray in here, or the spray. It looks like a spray bottle. The little fuel cartridge, right? So you buy these. You get a couple mats. It says there's 3 mosquito repellent mats lasting 4 hours each, and 1 fuel cartridge lasting 12 hours. So that's your 12-hour thing here. So what happens here, you get these little mats, you install them, you install the cartridge, we just pop that off, there's your cartridge, and you just push it in, and for this you just kind of twist, and I have a little bit of juice left in it. I don't know if you can see that in there. A little bit of juice, but this is your little Thermacell fuel cartridge. 12 hours. Again, you just push it in, and you turn it, screw it in kind of clockwise, and you're good to go. Okay, so there's your juice. Now, the mat, you just slide it in and out on this little plate here. So say this one's pretty much used up, so we're going to pitch it. And what we're going to do is we're going to open one of these mats, like so. And you see how blue that is. I mean, you can really tell mine's really used, right? White to blue, and then you just slide it in. Now, it goes across this little warming tray there, and you're good to go. Now, it is ready. I'm probably going to get about 2 or 3 hours out of the remaining fuel in this thing. But all you gotta do is you flip this on. That actually creates the flow of the fuel. You can actually hear it, and then you just try to light it with this. So you hit start, maybe not on the first try, but you've got a nice little window over here. Once it's lit, you see a little orange glow, so you know there's a flame and that it's heating this little metal tray underneath, and then it's just gonna put out a wider thing of it looks like steam or smoke. But you can see, you get a little tiny hole in this one, and you get a pretty good field there on that one. And I think this maybe produces a little more of a concentrated zone that really keeps the mosquitoes away. Okay? Not that that this doesn't. 20 feet, I've had some mosquitoes come into my zone, especially on the lower, like my ankles and my legs. So this one, I just, I think it maybe tries to go too far. They're saying a 20-foot zone, and it just doesn't keep them away. This thing here, you light this and put it like down at your feet or on the table or whatever. I don't see a mosquito, okay? This thing, from what I've had on the experience, that's my go-to. if I don't want any mosquitoes whatsoever attacking me. And I gotta tell you, they're both good. Working together, I've never seen a mosquito, and I put this a little bit further from this so I can extend my zone. This maybe has, I put this over 10, 15 feet away, and then this, and now I've actually like got a 35-foot zone, right? In essence. So together they complement one another, but if you just want one that's going to do the trick, this guy's the one I'd go with. This thing, even though it's a smaller zone, does great. Anyway, guys, I'll have a link in the show notes where you can pick these up. I highly recommend them. These should have been done a long time ago. This is essential camping gear. Keep the bugs, well, mosquitoes away. This is it. A rechargeable one where you're only buying the refill cartridges, and again, you get 40 hours. Or this one here with the fuel cartridge and the little scent mats. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the show. Tons more tech coming. We're going to go all over the place from... in not just tech, we do style also. I've got some pretty kick butt stuff coming from some watches, you name it. We're going to be all over the place in the next month or two, especially going into the holidays. So enjoy. Hopefully this covers kind of a wide gambit of stuff you're into, and that's why you're here. Again, like, share, subscribe, and as always, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.